everybody, it's Erin Johnson with OutstandingOhio.com, and I'm here today with Ramba and Jody Schweiger from Caring Transitions. We're here for a Wellness Wednesday, helping you to live your best life, and the topic today is clutter and decluttering. If you haven't heard, clutter can really cause your mind to be cluttered. It really can, if you can get your life a little bit decluttered, it can have a lot of benefits. And what's one of the things that Caring Transitions does, they offer a variety of services to help people kind of move on to the next stage of their life, whether that's downsizing or moving into a nursing home or whatever. And they help with decluttering and moving and packing and auctioning off your stuff, all sorts of great services, which they'll tell you more about. Or even if you're not moving and you just need help to declutter, they can help with that. But I met both of these ladies in different networking groups and was just amazed by their stories that they have of going and helping people and helping them improve their clutter and improve their lives. So I wanted to get some tips from the experts here and help you all declutter and live your best lives. So with that being said, Karen, can you tell us a little bit more about the benefits of decluttering and why we should be doing this?
Absolutely. So a lot of times we don't realize, because we're very good at acquiring things, we don't necessarily let go of things. So things kind of, accumulate around us, and we don't realize that it carries negative energy with it. We don't want to walk into the room because the room has so much stuff in it. So it doesn't make me comfortable. So now you're not using a room or a part of And so what we try and say is, by decluttering, you're letting go of that negative energy and you're making space for new positive energy to come in. And
Great. Yeah.
People see that as they start to declutter. They feel better about the space, they use the space more, and they're motivated to continue to declutter in another part of their house. So it's inspiring to let go of that negative energy, and you never know what you're going to find.
It is. I mean, it's great when you can be decluttered, but it can be so overwhelming. Like, there's so much stuff, and just where do you even start? Like, how do you even get the energy and get it going? Because I feel like that's half the battle.
Well, one of the things you can do is to set a timer, even for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Set a timer and just declutter for those few minutes. And you will see progress just in a few minutes by taking 12 inches at a time and decluttering that. So if you're in a room with a bookshelf, look at the bookshelf, take a shelf, do 12 inches of that shelf. By the time your timer's gone off, you've already made such progress that you're probably motivated to set the timer maybe one more time and then walk away from it. Do it again another day. The other thing to do is to take the 12-12-12 challenge and find 12 things that you can throw away, 12 things that you can donate, and 12 things that need a new home.
12 things throw away, 12 things donate, and 12 things for a new home. Okay. Yeah. 12, I've never heard 12 inches. Yeah.
I will add to that, to follow the Ohio rule when you're doing that. So only handle it once.
Oh, love it.
Ohio. So once you get that pile of things that you're donating, bring that pile into the donation center or wherever you're bringing it, so you're not tempted to go shopping back in your donation pile.
Yes.
But by the 12-12-12 rule, you really are breaking things down into doable things. You don't want to sit there and look at your whole basement thinking, where do I start?
Yeah, that's where I get stuck sometimes. But you're right. Once you get it started, you do get that momentum, and it feels good, and it motivates you to want to do more. But
right.
Yeah, I tend to also move things from room to room. Like, well, this doesn't belong in this room, so I'm gonna move it upstairs. And then there's like the upstairs pile, and you got to deal with that. And I don't know if that's what you mean by like only handle it once. Like, should I be running stuff all around the house to all these rooms to get them in the right place, or any strategies for that?
Well, as Jody was saying, I would use bins, and so you're not slowing down your progress.
Right.
So you're putting into your bins, this has to go somewhere else. This goes to donate. This goes to trash. This goes to return to owner. So you're not leaving your space. You're just separating things out. And sometimes things that slow us down are memorabilia, pictures. We tend to stop. we're reminiscing about the pictures. Next thing you know, what, a half an hour's gone by. And
Yeah.
we haven't made any progress where we're working.
Yeah.
So I always say, set those pictures aside and look at them later, but don't let
Okay.
it slow you down in your 12 process.
All right. I like that advice too. Yeah. And then what do you do with all this stuff? The stuff you don't want? Like what should we do with it, or places? I mean, I always feel like, and I see posts on this on Facebook a lot. Which shelters are accepting donations, or
Right.
like I want to do something good with my stuff. It makes you feel better about it. But there's so many rules on who will take what, especially with COVID, that do you have any suggestions on that?
Well, I have an example of a time that a little research goes a long way. We had a gentleman who had 4 walk-in closets full of clothing. He
Okay.
dressed to the nines every day, and he didn't want to give up any of his clothing, but he was moving to a 2-bedroom apartment, and he wouldn't have 4 walk-in closets. So we found a charitable organization that donates working man's clothing, suits and ties and such, to underprivileged gentlemen who were going for interviews.
Oh, great.
And as soon as we told him that's where the clothing would go, he let go of everything and pared it down to 1 closet.
Yeah, makes such a difference.
Just finding a place that makes you feel good about where you're giving.
Right.
Yeah, we want to feel good about where it goes. We've also teamed up with a woman who knits for cancer. So any yarn we find in homes, we'll match the client with the donation. Tools, Habitat for Humanity, we donate tools to.
Oh,
We
great.
always try, ideally we try and find a good cause. You can't always, some things do
Right.
end up in the trash, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But we do always feel better when we know it's going to someone that's going to benefit from it or be appreciative of it.
For sure. Yeah. Any other tips on decluttering that you want to share?
Well, in terms of, I'll add our little, I refer to it as a pyramid of distribution. When we look at our stuff and we're not sure what to do with it, we just discussed donations in detail, but at the top of pyramid, I always try and say donate because we want to feel good about it. And sometimes we're inclined to ask our kids if they want it, right? Do you want this? Do you want that? No, Mom, I don't want that. I would never use that. But maybe someone, a cousin, a nephew, a niece, or a neighbor may want it. So it's okay to ask around. So at the top of the distribution pyramid, I say donate. And then I say sell. If you want to take the time to sell it, Facebook Marketplace. We have an online auction that we use, a platform that we use for our clients when we're cleaning out a home for them. So if you have the time and it's important to you to get some money for it, sell it. Just keep in mind that what you sell it for will be based on the current market demand.
Right.
So you may think your china is worth a lot of money. Right now we're inundated with china, and a lot of the younger generations don't even have dining rooms.
Right. Yeah.
They don't want to hand wash the china. So I say we'll start at the gifting, then we sell if we feel we need to make money on it. We donate it for anything that people don't want or we can't sell, and then we recycle and then trash.
Okay.
So that's the way we like to help people to start looking at their things. Gift, sell, donate, recycle, trash.
Yeah. I found even finding places that'll recycle certain things can be a challenge sometimes, like what to do with electronics and figuring out the right places to go to keep the stuff out of landfill. Do you guys have like a go-to, like, is there resources out there, like websites that tell you where to take all this kind of stuff that you like, or any tips on that?
Usually based upon where you live, your municipality, the city you live, the county you live in, they all have websites that give that information.
Okay. Very good. All right. So is there anything else on that?
Well, one thing I want to mention is with the selling part, we oftentimes will hold an estate sale. However, with COVID, we have been doing a lot more online auctions. So we
Okay.
have our own dedicated online auction platform, and it actually reaches all 200 of our franchises from Hawaii to Maine.
Okay.
Sometimes something that doesn't sell in northeastern Ohio may sell in California or up northeast, and we can ship then to the winning bidders.
Okay, that's cool. So can you tell us a little bit more about the services that you guys provide at Caring Transitions?
Well, that is one of the services, our online auction. We also just launched a new online auction site whereby we can let our clients borrow our software. They can take their own pictures of their items that they wish to sell, and then we can help them write the description and make it go live on our online auction platform then.
Okay,
We don't have to go into their home at all.
that's cool. Yeah. And if there's anybody that's interested in shopping on that platform, we can provide the link for that too, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can actually see all the online auctions going on amongst the 200 offices in the US.
Okay. Cool.
You just plug in your zip code or a zip code that you want to view.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So you do the online auctions and then you help people pack and move, or what else do you do?
Right. So we do everything from declutter so people can age gracefully in their home, safer, longer, to space planning for them if they know where they're going to move and they have to start working through what can they take with them, what's going to fit, what's not going to fit. So we space plan with them and help them understand that. And it starts to help them with what they're going to have to let go of, right? What
Yeah.
can I take with me? Who can I gift that to? Who can I donate that to? And things like that. And then we pack them, we move them, we unpack them, we make sure their bed is made before we leave. And we take care of everything that's left behind. So
Okay.
if you need your home cleaned out of items left behind for the new owner or for the realtor, as you know, Erin, when you're showing a house, you want it to look nice and neat. So
Yeah.
we stage it in conjunction with the realtor, or we can clean it out.
Right.
If the home has already sold, or if the home, you want to show the home or put the home on the market after it's cleaned out. So we offer a variety of services, and you can kind of pick and choose which services you want. You don't have to use all of them. That's just kind of in a nutshell,
Great.
everything that we offer.
That's awesome.
With our service of decluttering, we can do it in a couple different ways. One of the things, sometimes people wish to actually touch everything that they're going to then donate or gift or sell. They need to really touch it and look at it and before they can let it go. And we can sit with them and help them and explain to them where things are going or what things are valued at and that sort of thing. Sometimes, however, they can give us a goal. They can say, I'd like to declutter the dark part of my basement that I never go to.
Okay.
And, we can just go ahead and tackle that with a goal in mind without actually them having to go through everything.
Okay. Nice. I could use that in my basement.
Yeah, we always try and suggest for people to start in a non-emotional space.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little easier to develop the decluttering skills. It's like developing a new skill for a sport or something. You really have to develop decluttering skills.
Yeah.
So it's easier to start in, like, I always say, a spice cabinet,
Okay.
that's expired, let go of, so you're starting that process. Oh, I can let this go. It's expired. I'm not emotionally attached to it. I probably haven't used that spice in a few years anyway. Or start in a linen closet, anywhere that is a non-emotional junk drawer. And as Jody mentioned, set a timer, play some music, have your coffee, watch your favorite TV show, whatever's going to help you just to get through that little section. That's usually the easiest place to start when you're decluttering.
I'm laughing about the spice cabinet because I've recently done a lot of decluttering around my house, and I did the spices, and half the time I can't tell when they expired. Like they're so little, or I can't figure it out. But this one spice I pulled out and I turned it over and there was a piece of tape on the bottom that said JJ, which was my college roommate
Oh my
10
goodness.
years ago.
Yes,
Or 20 years ago, 20 years ago. Yeah. And I was like, all right, I guess I could throw this out.
we are all guilty of
That
that.
often. First, I had to take a picture of it and send it to her and be like, Jara, I think I took your cumin 20 years ago. Back.
Oh, we're all guilty of it.
Yeah, so funny. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's a great story. That's a great story.
If
Erin.
anyone wants to use your services, you guys are a franchise and you cover different areas and it's kind of complicated, but in a nutshell, Karen is more the Cleveland area and Jody's Akron, Canton, Hudson, Chagrin Falls. But the best way to do it is go to caringtransitions.com and put in your zip code and they'll hook you up with the right franchise and the right person, both
Right.
ladies, so you can't go wrong. But
Absolutely.
and awesome. Well, I hope that we've helped some people out today with some tips and give you some motivation. Go do your 12, 12, 12. Let's set the time.
Yeah,
And
yeah. And
12 inches. So we got 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, I think here.
Correct.
yeah. One last tip is to also understand why you have it. You know,
Yeah.
hold on to things maybe because it was a gift and we don't want to hurt someone's feelings because we got rid of it.
Yeah.
We hold on to things because they're sentimental or simply because we got a good deal on it. So we bought. Sometimes we're in homes, you know, and there's 3 or 4 vacuums in the basement.
Mm.
And the senior will say, well, it broke, but I thought maybe I could use it for parts.
Yes.
And so you might have 3 or 4 basement vacuums and then the one on your main floor that you use. So sometimes if you group like items together,
Mm.
it's easier to let go of ones. And I say, look at it a different way. Look at it as what do I want to keep?
Okay. Yeah.
What do I want to keep? Not what do I want to let go of? And then you put all the things you want to keep over on the left side and you're like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to let go of those. And a great example, a simple example is coffee mugs.
Mm-hmm.
We all have so many coffee mugs. Do
Yeah.
we really use all those coffee mugs? You know, but it's,
Water bottles now. So many water bottles.
you know, and some are in this cabinet, some are in that cabinet. Well, let's group them all together and see how many we really have. I had
Yeah.
a woman who told me she did that with her shoes and she was beside herself at how many pairs of shoes she had.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a lot easier for her to get rid of some when she realized
All at once. Yeah.
what we had.
Yes.
Yes, we use 20% of our stuff 80% of the time.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I'm guilty
So
of
we'll-
like, yeah, you got it as a gift. You think you're going to use it. You forget you have it. You know, you haven't used it in 15 years. It might be time to just let it go.
let it go.
Maybe I could sell it, but then I've got this pile of stuff I haven't tried to sell either. So we'll see.
Right.
Now I'm motivated to get back down into my basement and get going on this.
Good.
That's good. I hope we motivated you. I did also want to share one other thing that I think is very helpful is there's a great book out called Clear Your Clutter with Feng Shui.
Okay.
It's a very short book. It's an easy read. It's probably $11 on Amazon. It's a great gift, stocking stuffer, holidays, but you can pick it up and read any chapter. Like you don't have to read from beginning to end.
Okay.
And there will be some tip or something that is in there that'll make you go, I could do that. Or they're right. I don't really need this. Or it's motivating and it's an easy read. And I've had quite a few clients who have said, wow, Karen, this is awesome. It really helped me put things in perspective.
Good. Yeah.
On our clutter. So
Okay. Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your time.
Thanks for having us.
Hope
Thanks,
everybody gets some
Erin.
Good tips.
Everybody have a great Wellness Wednesday.
Yes. Go be well. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos like this and want to be up on all the great things that Ohio has to offer, whether it's people, places, activities, events, tips to make your life easier, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell so you're notified every time I create a new video. If you are looking to connect and engage with other outstanding Ohioans, make sure you join our Facebook group at Outstanding Ohio. And if you're looking to make a move or relocate to anywhere in the Akron or Cleveland area or the suburbs, give me a call and let's chat. Thank you.